she's on antidepressants for her vagina.
For her vagina. They just think it's like a whole separate organ, separate from our bodies that we could just take out and put in and has a whole other personality. And like, no, there's no fucking way. Put down below, please, if you have a depressed vagina and you were taking Prozac. Recording, everybody. Hello, hello.
What up, what up?
Welcome to Two Black Girls, One Rose.
Where together we'll uncover what we can learn about modern dating, love, and relationships from popular television. I'm Natasha.
And I'm Justine.
And this is the episode where Carrie trips and falls on the runway.
Oh my God, as soon as they said the title, I knew. The real me. I know this episode so well.
That's I missed the title. Yeah. So that happens. Very iconic moment. And like pictures from this episode. Kind of a thin episode. All the women are they're like, I think we'll have a good conversation because they're dealing with like self-confidence, beauty, self-esteem to some extent, issues. Even Samantha, this episode is like particularly more hungry for male validation in a way that she usually isn't. And so Carrie's question for the episode, why can't we see our own beauty? I'm curious for us to have a conversation about like how we came into our own beauty, recognizing our beauty. I found myself relating a lot to Miranda this episode. So it'll be a nice little chit chat, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Any other thoughts, friend?
Yeah, this was a thin episode. It makes sense. It's a fashion episode. It's a very superficial industry, so it makes sense. It's a very superficial episode. A lot of great guest stars, though. We got Margaret Cho. We got Alan Cumming. We got Kevin Aquan. We got, who else was in the episode? A lot of people. A lot of celebrity.
Anthony's back.
Anthony's back. So excited. I love him so much. But you know, thin in storyline. But in taking the nude photos of yourself, it made me think about maternity portraits.
Oh, interesting.
Because that's something that I would love to talk with you about it because it's really, I think about it a lot still, not pregnant, thinking
like past due now.
Past due. Thinking about them and taking pictures when you're like in your body and letting go of the camera and letting go of yourself, like thinking about Samantha's kind of journey this episode.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that one.
Let's do it. Yeah.
These days, I'm all about quality over quantity, especially in my closet. That's why I love Quince. The fabrics feel elevated, the cuts are thoughtful, and the pricing actually makes sense.
Yes. Justine put me onto their organic airy gauze duvet cover. I've since put one of my best friends onto it. I've put my sister-in-law, my brother onto it.
No. Oh, I know they use it. I know. Yeah.
Everybody has this duvet cover now. It's honestly one of the best purchases I made for this house.
Yeah.
Right now, go to quince.com/2BG1R for free shipping and 365-day returns. It's a full year to wear it and love it, and you will. Now available in Canada, too. Don't keep settling for clothes that don't last. Go to quince.com/2BG1R for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/2BG1R. Okay, before we dive into the recap, I watched some random movies this weekend that I'll just tell you guys about. So
amazing.
I watched How Stella Got Her Groove Back. Oh, hadn't seen that in a while. And it was classic. Nate's first time.
Oh, of course it was. Obviously.
Obviously. Slowly working him through like the black filmography, over the course of the last 8 years.
Black female too. That's like, I don't know if Crunch has seen How Stella Got Her Groove Back.
I know. Nate loves a rom-com though. So this wasn't a rom-com. It's like a romance movie, I guess. So very much up his alley. But yeah, watch that, and then also watched. It's called People We Meet on Vacation.
Oh yeah,
which is on Netflix now. Yeah, it's like in the top 10. So yeah, I'll give my little review on those movies.
Nice.
If you guys are watching us now on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. If you desperately want to hear more from us, got to join us on Patreon. So much good bonus goodness is on Patreon. The pre-show, of course, every episode. You can watch the full video of our episodes. You can even listen to this episode and every episode without ads. Head to patreon.com/2blackgirls1rose right now. You can also try a 7-day free trial. It's just kind of the way to go. So you might as well do it. And you can also join us for Two Black Girls Watch. Get early access to all the episodes that are on YouTube, full, uncut, extended. Just me and Justine, fully raw, unfiltered, no editing, just watching some mess. We, this past week, watched either Catfish or America's Next Top Model. Just a couple more episodes of those, so join us. It's always a good time over there. And shout out to the Rose Garden.
Love you.
And leave us a review as well.
Please, yes. Yeah, they're lacking. And Apple changed the settings, so now it looks like, ugh. You know what I mean? Like the date looks funny on there. It looks like nobody listens. And I know you are listening.
No,
Stop lying.
I know. There's so many more listeners than reviews that we have. So if you're listening to us right now, please we implore you to go and leave us a review. Greatly appreciate and help us grow the podcast. Okay. I don't revisit it too often because the accents are horrendous. I'll literally start crying like on the spot right now.
Why didn't I move there?
I don't know. Why am I here with all the snow on the ground? Anyways, let's dive in to Sex and the City.
Let's do it.
Okay. So Carrie is at some like hot new restaurant with Stanford and they're eyeing all the hot models. Stanford again is talking about how ugly he is. I hate that for this character.
Oh, me too. And it's so realistic too.
He's gorgeous. The only way I could get a guy like that interested in me would be to pay him.
What? Like him?
Like self-hating gay man in New York.
Gay, yeah.
Right?
Yes. Speaking of ugly, Carrie's outfit was horrendous.
Swing and she missed.
This is a bad one, Patricia. It was like bras, like taped together or something.
I didn't even notice that. I was stuck on the headpiece. The headpiece was very distracting. Yeah.
It's not good. Anyways, Carrie bumps into Margaret Cho. Is that her name? I haven't looked her up.
You so have to be in this fashion show I'm doing. A mix of models and New York people with style. And no one is more New York or has more style than you.
She's a fashion show producer. She asks Carrie to join her fashion show that she's doing, which is going to be models and like quintessential New Yorkers. So like non-models as well. So anyways, the ladies have brunch. Samantha's on this new anorexia diet. Flat out not eating.
Yeah. Very surface level too. She's like, is it organic? As if that matters.
Yeah. And she just has hot water and lemon, I think. She's doing this because she's having nude photographs taken of her just for funsies.
Well, lady, you have never looked better. Your body is amazing.
Well, I hope so. I'm having nude photographs taken on Wednesday.
What are you going to do? Have postcards made up to hand out to prospective dates?
This is not about a man's approval. This photo is just for me. So when I'm old and my tits are in my shoes, I can look at it and say, damn, I was hot.
My mom, when she was 70, when she turned 70, she did a photo shoot. Not a nude photo shoot.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But just a photo shoot. Just
so like, iconic if it was nude.
Nude photo shoot. Oh my God, my mom would.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't nude, but it was just like a photo shoot that she told none of us about.
Yeah.
She had a photographer come to the house and was just like around the house in like different poses, posing by the flowers, like just laughing, having fun. One of them, she's like upside down, like it's so cute. I just love this for her.
I love that for her. She should do a nude one at 75.
75, yeah. Why not? Go ahead, Mom. So yeah, Sam, Charlotte, they're encouraging Carrie to do the fashion show. Obviously, she's very self-conscious about it. She doesn't know what to do. Now, Miranda, this episode, she is at the gym a lot. She's training for a marathon on the treadmill. And some like new hot guy comes up to her and is like flirting with her. She's like so confused that he's like flirting with her. And he tells her he's been watching her for months. He finds her very sexy. He's been like,
bruh,
she's being admired. She's a secret admirer. You don't like this?
No, that's a crazy way to come up to somebody at the gym. I've been watching you for months. I gotta go. I could
have kept that to himself.
No, I gotta go to a different Planet Fitness. We gotta know.
So yeah, she's like totally confused by this.
He said, I think you're very sexy.
And?
Smart, yes. Sometimes cute, but never sexy. Sexy is the thing I try to get them to see me as after I win them over with my personality.
You win men over with your personality?
Especially him calling her sexy because she's like, I'm the personality girl. Like, I try to get guys to look at me as sexy. What is he talking about? I'm sexy. So we see her go on a date with the guy. The date goes very well. They're like making out in the doorway. He calls her sexy again. She's like so like almost embarrassed by it. Like, but then she starts to kind of like breathe into it. She's like, maybe I am sexy. I'm a bad bitch. So we see them on their last date where she has just like this boost of confidence and she's like, you know, head held high and like talking big about herself. And you could see his attraction just starting to, totally dwindle. This new confident Miranda is not doing it for him. And so in the end, he kind of like ghosts her and she kind of approaches him at the gym like, what happened? And he says that he thought she was very full of herself. So that's Miranda. Samantha, she does her nude photo shoot. She goes in very comfortable. But then afterwards, you see her like looking for validation. Like she goes to Kinko's or wherever to get the framing done. And she's like wanting the guy behind the counter, like say something. And he's like, all right, what size do you want? Like, he doesn't give a shit what he's looking at. He's like, he probably looks at weird pictures all the damn time.
All the time. You know, that made me think of Kenya getting those pictures of Brie on Real Housewives.
Yes. And going to the motherfucking Kinko's to go print all that shit. Jesus.
Oh, man.
So that's Samantha, all episodes. She finally gets a delivery guy to like tell her she has a nice ass and now she feels great.
Yeah.
Charlotte, we see Charlotte in her little Burberry trench coat. Haven't seen one of those in a while.
I know. They're I really want a vintage one.
Yeah, I feel like that's what they all are now because we haven't seen like any new ones made. At least I haven't. But yeah, she's going on a little walk with Carrie. She and Trey are still working on things. She now thinks she has a yeast infection. So she's like, I got to go to get a new gyno. Goes to the gyno, finds out that her vagina is depressed, is what's happening.
Written by a man this episode, huh?
What the fuck is that mean? So she's on antidepressants for her vagina.
They just think it's like a whole separate organ, separate from our bodies that we could just take out and put in and has a whole other personality. And like, no, there's no fucking way. Put down below, please, if you have a depressed vagina and you were taking Prozac.
They named the condition. I didn't write it down, but I was like,
no, me either. Because I was like, this isn't real.
This can't be real. Yeah. What else? Sorry. And then while Charlotte and Carrie are on a walk, Carrie says she wants to hook up Stanford. Charlotte says, I'll reach out to Anthony. That was her wedding dress stylist that we met like many moons ago. And I just love this character. He's so New York. He's so Italian. He's so miserable.
Yes.
He's so mean.
Yeah. He's so in shape.
Yeah.
He's got so much hair. He's so Italian.
Very.
Yeah.
So she calls him. She's like, I want to set you up with someone. And he's like, what does he look like?
What's he look like?
He is adorable.
Who would play him? In a movie, who would play him?
Ed Harris. Yeah, a younger Ed Harris.
That's hot.
Who would play him?
Who would play him in a movie? I love that.
RuPaul says that all the time, and I wonder if it's from this episode.
Maybe,
Who would play him? And this is where Charlotte gave Anthony the ill setup.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah.
Because ain't nothing Ed Harris like about Stanford.
No. Especially Ed Harris back in the 90s, like at this time.
Right.
He was not looking like Stanford. Ed Harris is always kind of attractive to me.
You know, he's that guy who, like, even old, he'll do it for you.
Even old. Something about him. And he's blonde, technically. Well, I'm not really into the blondes.
I know, me either. Something
about his face. It gives, like, I don't
he's
know.
handsome.
Manly jaw, like something about it. So yeah, Samantha, she comes over her nude photos to brunch. Charlotte's all disturbed, seeing for Samantha's vagina. They all learn that Charlotte's never looked at her own vagina. She's never just done the thing. Have you like stood in the mirror and done
at least once a year?
Yeah, like
just to look at her, make sure everything's all good.
Everything's fine. Just curious, what's going on down there.
Sometimes I'll ask my husband, like, what's it look like?
How's it looking? Yeah. Charlotte was like,
I don't want to look. I think it's ugly.
Well, maybe that's why it's depressed.
that's disgusting. It's so ugly. I've never looked at it. It's like, huh?
That's so weird.
That's so sad.
It is sad. Yeah.
You don't have curiosity of your own body in that way just to see it. What's the harm in seeing it?
Right. I don't know, girl.
I don't know. In the end, we do see her with a little mirror looking at her vagina. Anyways, Carrie, this episode, she's wondering, what is it that we can why can we see our friends as beautiful, but when it comes to us, we can't see our own beauty?
I got to thinking about Narcissus, a man so consumed with his own image, he drowned in it. Did he have no best friends to mirror back a healthier view of himself? And why is it that we can see our friends perfectly, but when it comes to ourselves, no matter how hard we look, do we ever see ourselves clearly?
Carrie ultimately decides to do the fashion show. At her fitting, we see Alan Cumming, a young Alan Cumming.
Oh, so exciting.
It was so exciting. A nice little cameo.
Yeah.
He's like the stylist. And while she's there, she meets Paul. He's a fashion photographer. He's pretty famous. He's there doing behind the scene photos. He obviously asks her out on a date. They go on a date. She's like fangirling the whole time. But we see they have a little kiss. Then at the fashion show, Carrie is super nervous, especially when they switch out her outfit for a bejeweled underwear.
Yeah. A little like Victoria's Secret number that she has. Yeah.
And that's it. Meanwhile, out in the audience, Charlotte brings Anthony to meet Stanford, and Anthony is just disgusted.
Ed Harris. Try Ed, I have no Harris. Sharp, let me clear something up for you. I'm a nice little package. I got good arms and a high, tight ass. I could do a lot better.
I know that Charlotte would ever try to hook him up with this type of guy. Oof.
He was so rude. He couldn't even hold it together. And then he left. He was just terrible. And then he had time for Carrie to strut her stuff down the runway. Her makeup looked absolutely horrendous.
So 80s.
So bad.
They switched the direction. It was really bad. And then Heidi Klum was wearing what Carrie should have been wearing, which is evil, because Heidi Klum would have done great in the outfit that Carrie was in.
In the underwear. As a Victoria's Secret model, what the hell? Carrie trips and falls on the runway.
Yeah.
Heidi Klum literally walks over her. Fashion roadkill.
Yeah, that's a famous line.
Yeah. Her little photographer boyfriend's in her face with the camera, taking pictures. But she eventually stands up. She gets a huge standing ovation and, kind of took it in stride. And that was the episode. That was that. All right, let's dive into our discussion.
Yep. These days, I'm all about quality over quantity, especially in my closet. If it's not well made and versatile, it's just not worth it. That's why I love Quince. The fabrics feel elevated, the cuts are thoughtful, and the pricing actually makes sense.
We are big fans of Quince over here, guys. Quince makes high-quality wardrobe staples using premium fabrics like 100% European linen, 100% silk, and organic cotton. Lightweight cotton cashmere sweaters, perfect for the changing seasons. Honestly, they have it all, and you can't miss seasonal colors and prints for spring.
Since getting married and working from home almost exclusively, I've been on an interior decorating journey that has taken me to the Quince website more than a few times. My towels, my sheets, my bedspread are all furnished by quality linens from Quince, and I have my eye on the European linen room darkening curtains for my living room, which is a perfect accent for my work from home space.
Yes. Justine put me onto their organic airy gauze duvet cover. I've since put one of my best friends onto it. I've put my sister-in-law and my brother onto it.
No. Oh, I know they use it. I know. Yeah.
Everybody has this duvet cover now. It's honestly one of the best purchases I made for this house.
Yeah.
And recently I've also whipped back out their European linen stripe napkins that I got. Comes in a set of 8. Perfect for hosting when you have people over, or just dinner, me and Nate.
Yeah.
Just feeling a little bit more elevated and grown and in our mouths with something cute and fancy and
a cloth.
Paper towel. Yeah. Everything Quince makes is built to hold up season after season. The stitching, the fit, the fabrics. These are pieces you'll reach for over and over.
Quince clothing is consistently rated 4.5 to 5 stars by thousands of customers, real people wearing these pieces every day and actually loving them. I also used one of their linen shirts to hide my pregnancy in my second trimester.
Look at that.
It worked out. It was great.
Right now, go to quince.com/2BG1R for free shipping and 365-day returns. It's a full year to wear it and love it, and you will. Now available in Canada too. Don't keep settling for clothes that don't last. Go to quince.com/2BG1R for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/2BG1R. So yeah, the question of the episode, they're talking about beauty, self-confidence, self-esteem, like why we can't see our own beauty. Of course, I was thinking back to like just my younger years. Like when you were younger, did you have a lot of confidence as a teenager? Did you have classic insecurity issues? Like where were you at in middle school, high school? Like what's your origin? The origin of it. Trace the origin.
Yeah, definitely a lot of self-conscious issues. Because I had braces and glasses.
You had braces too?
I had braces for 6 years.
Oh.
And then I didn't get my contacts till, I've told this story, the week before prom. I got contacts.
Yes, you had glasses in high school. Yep. Okay.
And I was always so obsessed with makeup and never really wanted to wear eye makeup, which was like always so sad for me.
Oh, yeah.
And so that was like, I don't know. I was always like a lover of makeup and skincare and beauty. But I always felt like I just always looked like a child. And then I got my braces off and my glasses off, and I was like reborn into a whole new woman. I was a whole new person. It was really bizarre, actually, that transition, because people saw me so differently. The world saw me very differently.
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really what it is. It's the validation of others and how others start to treat you.
Yeah, it was really weird for me. I started getting a lot of comments that I was mixed.
Oh, interesting.
A lot.
Because of glasses and braces?
Because they came off.
That suddenly made you ethically ambiguous?
Yeah. I got it all the time, up through my 20s.
Oh,
I got like, what are you? What are you? What are you? All the time, and especially from men.
Oh.
And which was very bizarre for me. And I was like, what? Like, I don't look African American to you people. Like, what is this?
So, what did they think you were?
A lot of people thought I was Indian. A lot of people.
Oh, okay.
Whatever that means, right? That could be Guyanese. That could be like from India. That could like so many different things.
Okay.
I started making things up in college, especially those boys in college. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm like half Honduran.
Oh my God.
Like I used to make
sound more exotic. I know.
I just like see if they would believe me. Idiots. Anyway. But yeah, the world saw me like as a woman when I got my glasses and my braces off, which was very jarring for a 16-year-old person.
Yeah.
With a lot of boobs and a lot of butt already.
A lot of boobs and butt already. Yeah. Yeah, it is interesting. Like when you're in teenage years, even for me, like a lot of confidence and self-esteem sadly comes from how other people perceive you, how guys perceive you. You know, you get a lot of your confidence from the validation you get from guys. In middle school, I remember I went to a predominantly white middle school. There was one black guy in our class, a bunch of Latinos. The one black guy was into white girls, and then the Latino guys were all into Latinas. So I was just there. Like I always had secret crushes on people, but there was literally no use ever talking about it because no one was ever checking for me. So it was like I would keep that stuff to myself.
Yeah.
Also, middle school, my best friend was like one of the prettiest girls, if not the prettiest girl in the grade. So she always had like a pop in love life that like kept both of us busy. You know, pop in love life. She was Dominican. Her parents were mad strict, but she always had like a boyfriend, and always had like a boyfriend like in Newark because her dad owned a store in Newark, and then like a boyfriend in school.
Boyfriend,
yeah,
so fun.
A boyfriend or hood somebody like trying to talk to her, you know.
Yeah,
and then always some little white boy in school that liked her. So her love life was popping for the both of us. So I was always preoccupied with her shit. I wouldn't say I felt insecure. I wouldn't say I felt like I had self-esteem issues, whatever. I just felt kind of invisible. It's just like my looks wasn't even like a factor, you know? And then kind of the same in high school. Like we went to an all-girls school.
Yeah.
Also very white, very little interaction with guys, at least for me. I mean, some girls had boyfriend, most of us didn't.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that because boys, the currency changed. Boys became currency when you went to high school,
right? Whereas in middle school, like I just grew up with these guys. It didn't like feel like anything. But yeah, in high school, girls were like very boy crazy, which I was not that I wasn't used to that, but it just, I didn't think of boys in that same way, I guess. And then they were like ripped away from me. I'm not seeing them at all anymore. So when I am seeing them, I'm again like invisible. And then became very shy around guys because now they weren't just boys that were your friends. They were boys that like,
they're scarce.
Yeah, they're scarce.
You gotta hook up with one of them at least.
Yeah, people are hooking up now. People are, dating. And so I became very like shy and sheepish and, same thing. I would always kind of like lean on other people having entertaining love lives. I would just like busy myself with them. But I got a lot of my confidence in high school through being a student. Being a straight A student.
Yeah.
My academics always gave me confidence, looks wise. I didn't really care. I didn't really put that much effort in. I didn't really, no one was checking for me. I didn't have like this active, I wasn't going to parties on Friday night. Like I was hanging out at home with my dad, like watching movies and stuff like. But so yeah, I'm glad at least there was something I was really good at, and I got very much a lot of validation from like teachers and other students and stuff like that. So that like gave me confidence, not really the looks. But yeah, so when and how, so you kind of described like you started to come into your beauty when you got your braces off
and glasses off, because I became like more of a woman then.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was going into college. So going into college, you were like a good space, I guess.
Yeah, I was 16 when both those things happened, or 17, something around there. 16. Anyways. Yeah. So then I definitely got confident because I also went off to sleepaway camp for the first time, where there was also boys, and I had mad niggas.
Okay.
I had mad niggas. I went on a date and I didn't know it was a date. Like I was, because I didn't know what I looked like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I brought my friend with me. I've told this story before. Yeah, I brought my little friend with me, and he was like, "Oh, you're bringing Dina?" And I was like, "Yeah." We're
just hanging out, group friend.
Right?
Yeah.
And he was like, "No, it's a date." I was like, "Oh, sorry." And I had me a little boyfriend. It was all over a month. This is business school camp. Yeah.
Business school camp. What the hell is that?
So private school.
Oh
business
my
school
God.
Camp.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So I got really confident there just because, it was validated, as you said. And then I went to college and all of that like went down the drain so badly because it was a predominantly white school.
Okay, yeah.
There was nobody interested in black girls.
Not even the black guys.
Nobody. No, definitely not them. They were all playing basketball. They all wanted white girls. And who knows? I hear a lot from my friends who are gay. There was a lot of gay stuff going on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, there's also that too.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, so the black girls were all self-conscious all the time because we were ignored.
Yeah.
In school, it was rough times. But then I started outsourcing my niggas, and then it worked out well.
You start dating guys at Yale, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that worked out great. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, college was the time, I would say. Yeah, that I started to now I'm back around guys. I went 4 years no guys in high school. Now I'm like already back around guys. Now I'm like, oh shit, I gotta put an effort because I actually see guys that I'm interested in now, so now I gotta look like somebody. And then you're starting to get a little attention from guys, So yeah, that college definitely helped. I think sophomore year, I want to say, is when I got a weave for the first time.
That's an exciting day.
That was very exciting. And I just had so much of my beauty attached to that hair. If I didn't have my weave, I didn't feel pretty enough.
Yeah.
I didn't have the length. I didn't feel like people were looking at me. I feel like it made me more attractive to other people, more attractive to even the way maybe I carried myself, probably.
You're probably right.
Yeah. Sadly, yeah. This is way before the natural hair movement.
I was going to ask you about that next. How would you feel now?
Yeah. Oh.
And I have questions about for people in the comments and stuff who went to college later than us.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd say in college, my weave was, and tucking my natural hair away, that was what helped me define my beauty. Is like when I had long hair, I felt beautiful. I got more attention from guys when my hair was longer. Like, you know, guys in college never even saw my natural hair. I didn't see my natural hair. So
yeah.
So much of my beauty was attached to that. And then after college, I think around grad school, end of grad school, 2015, 16 is when I started my natural hair journey. And that journey is probably the most important journey to me in terms of coming into my beauty.
Oh, beauty. Oh, cool.
1,000%. So I started off the journey. I did not know at all what my natural hair texture was.
Right, yeah.
I didn't do a big chop. I just kind of slowly grew it out and then, you know, clip the ends. But yeah, I quickly learned that I did not have the texture of the girls in the commercial.
Hey,
the girls,
Fran, hey. Yeah.
Hair Fran, hey. All these girls I'm watching on YouTube, their videos. Like,
I was going to say, what year are we in?
2015, 16, I think.
2015. Okay, yeah. So the 3C girls are still running the natural hair movement.
Running YouTube. Yeah. Straight up. And it was YouTube that really convinced me to go natural.
Yeah.
And these girls that really convinced me, but I didn't really even understand the range of which textures you could have with your hair. And I had never seen my natural hair since I was 5.
Yeah.
I've been burning my hair for forever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't even know what texture my hair was about to be. I have 4C hair, which is the driest, the coarsest, sometimes the hardest to love because it is so difficult and because it doesn't have a drop down curly look.
It's the opposite of the European beauty standard. Yeah,
exactly. The complete opposite.
Yeah.
The completely opposite. There's no adjacent. You know, you can't be adjacent to it. It's all the way. It's straight out of Africa hair. And so yeah, in the beginning, that was really hard for me. I think also I was watching the wrong girls on YouTube.
They were, the girls weren't being pushed. The 4C girls, they weren't,
they weren't being pushed.
Popular.
Weren't popular. The few 4C girls at the time were also trying to figure out how the fuck to do this hair.
How to lengthen it, right? How to do all the things to make it closer to that European beauty standard, I would say, right?
Still trying to bring it adjacent to making these curls drop. And I used to twist out the shit out of my hair.
I remember, I
was twisting out my hair 2-3 times a week, trying to give it stretch, and was ruining my hair because I'm manipulating it so much. And then I don't know what was, I don't know when or what it was, what the moment was, but then I started like working with my hair. Instead of me working it, I started to just like, let me just stop.
Work together.
Work together. What are you doing? How do you move? Like, how do you flow? And just kind of like slowly stop trying to manipulate it so much. And that's when I started to really start to appreciate my natural form, my natural texture. I think probably around this time, so it's probably 2017, 2018, more of the 4C girls are starting to figure it out themselves. They're starting to pop up. I start watching girls with a texture closer to mine. That's another thing that was so important that I didn't learn. Like I didn't learn for a while in the natural hair movement or my journey. I was watching girls that had completely different hair than mine saying, use this product. I'm like, okay, let me go buy this product. And it's like, we have totally different hair. Why am I talking to this girl?
And she's also telling you to get curls like mine, buy this product.
Exactly. And my hair cannot do that.
Right.
It just won't. So then, slowly I started to just kind of work with my hair. I started seeing myself with an afro or seeing myself with like a 4-day-old twist out and liking it. I'm like, oh, I kind of like this 4-day. I don't need to do it every other fucking day. Like I like it when it gets bigger and fluffier and wider. And so really start to move away from manipulating it so damn much. And then really looking at myself in the mirror with my hair as it grows out of its head and like liking what I saw, you know?
Yeah.
I'd also say when you come back to validation and the male gaze, I got the most attention ever with natural hair.
Natural hair, always.
Always. From men, period. All races of men.
All of them.
All of them love the natural hair far more than when I was wearing wigs and weaves. When I was thinking I was the shit with my long hair swinging, but none of them was talking to me.
And definitely relax. Relax, forget it.
Forget it.
Yeah.
I remember I tried doing when I first started dating Nate. At this point, I met him with braids, but I was more this was 2019, 2018. So I was more towards like really starting to like my 4C and not doing too much. And I remember I tried doing a wash and go, and with 4C hair, when you do a wash and go, it shrinks up like.
It's not really the most versatile style for a 4C girl.
For a 4C, no. Like literally, you could stretch it all the way down to here, then ping, it just goes right back up to here.
Don't go outside, girl. Yeah.
Forget it. And I remember doing a wash and go, and I've been like, oh, this is not it, whatever. And Nate like loved it. He was like, oh my God, how'd you do that? It was a new style. He had never seen it before. He's like, this is so cool. How'd you do this? It looks gorgeous. He was like obsessed. And I did like a few more times. He'd always like rave. And I'm like, that's so interesting. Because I fucking hate it. He is ranting and raving about it. I'm getting the most validation ever from the guy I'm dating at the time over this style that like I don't even see the beauty in, but he does. I don't know. Something about that felt really nice too. Like, wow, he really will take me. In my head, I'm at my ugliest. Like, I hate this fucking watch and go. And he's like, whoa, this is the best. Like, so the natural hair movement gave me a lot of confidence and a lot of just breathing into my beauty as I am raw, out the shower, looking at myself in the mirror, like, oh, girl, you cute. And that was unexpected going into this journey. Very unexpected.
Yeah. I think it's the one that everybody goes on. The natural hair journey is it's a journey. It's a long
journey.
one.
Yes.
Usually. And it's like you're getting to know your hair. And we both come from the days where you had to relax your hair.
Yeah.
Or else you couldn't even get a job. Like you had to relax your hair.
Yeah. So, there were no natural hair salons. There was nobody on the internet teaching you how to do natural hair. Like,
there was barely product.
Barely product for it. Yeah. We didn't know what we were doing. So we had no choice but to get braids or relaxer or weaves.
Yep.
So shout out to all the girls out there, no matter what hair texture you have or what you got in your hair, but particularly the natural hair girlies. I'm sure everyone has their own personal story
for sure
with their hair and coming into their beauty through that hair journey.
Their hair, and the moment you stop going at war.
Yes.
That's a really important moment. Whatever that is, that could be putting a relaxer back in your head.
That could be. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, I cut my hair off. I was like, I'm tired of this battle. That's really what it was. I was like, you know what? I'm done. Love you, girl, sis. This has been a great journey, but like, we can't do this no more. That's exactly it.
Yeah. I firmly believe, especially Black women, should never be at war with their hair. We don't deserve it. We deserve full freedom with our hair, whatever that is, and peace.
Yeah, so true. So true. Anything else you want to share on the hair journey?
On the hair journey stuff? No, mine wasn't really that transformative.
And you're still natural and going through your journey.
Not really, girl. It's I just put some mousse in it and keep it moving. I don't really, because I got 4A, 3C hair.
You don't feel at war, that battle.
I never have. Yeah.
Good for you, friend.
Yeah.
Now, okay, segueing away, Carrie is obviously very self-conscious about this fashion show. Her friends obviously see it for her, but she doesn't see it for herself. The same way that she looks at Stanford and she's like, you're gorgeous. What do you mean? He's like, I'm so ugly. Why is it that we can see things for our friends, for other people, when it comes to ourselves, we're like the last people to like champion ourselves, particularly when it comes to like looks?
Yeah. Can I tell you some of the notes that I wrote down here? Because I think they have to do with this question. So I found it really interesting that Carrie wanted to look like a model with the respect of a writer.
Yeah, she's trying to mix the two.
And I think that's part of it is that like looking respectable isn't looking pretty. Especially in the early 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if we're being written by men, right?
Right, because you're not taken seriously. You can't be both. You got to be like smart and ugly or pretty and dumb.
Yes, yeah. And even them saying that, like, oh, Fran Lebowitz got this and then Frank Rich got that. I'm like, Fran Lebowitz is absolutely a fashion icon.
Yeah.
Like what are we talking about here? Like, why are we talking about Franny Lee was like she's some ugly, like nobody who disrespects fashion. She's actually very respectful when it comes to fashion and respected in the industry.
Yeah, sure.
So I just found that to be interesting. But I think when we're toggling with all these different identities, Carrie's a lover of fashion, a lover of beauty, but also wants to be taken seriously when she's writing about sex. I think it's like too much for her to think about herself as like a very pretty runway model. Like I think it's too much for her.
She's combusting.
And I think that happens with us. I think when we think about ourselves, we want to think about ourselves certain ways. And wherever way we can get respect the easiest is where we live.
It just feels easier. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. I mean, this is a different analogy, but it kind of is like listening to your own voice. You know, you like can't hear your voice back.
Yeah.
I listen to us all the time. Like I'm so past that now.
I know, me too. But when we started, I was like,
yeah. And that's most people. You like can't listen to your own voice. It's hard for a lot of people to like look at themselves in the mirror or look back at the person because we spend the most time with that. We spend the most time with ourselves, like with that person. You know that person through and through, and you're generally the hardest on the people closest to you, and the closest person to you is yourself.
Is yourself. Yeah, true.
Yeah. Whereas with our friends, we're like, they're distant from us. They're not us. We're like engineered to love them down. No matter if your friend is butt fucking ugly, you don't even really see them as that because you're just like, that's my friend. She's the most beautiful soul. She's gorgeous. Like, when you love someone, you see the best in them, like usually, period. Whereas with ourselves, we're almost engineered to like be down on ourselves, be hard on ourselves.
Quite profitable for us to be down on ourselves. Yeah.
See the good and, we see the good and the bad. It takes effort. You got to put yourself into a positive mindset. We generally aren't engineered naturally. Some people are, there's some people who are like so optimistic and so positive, but a lot of us as humans have a tendency to just think negative and focus on the negative, particularly when it comes to ourselves.
Do you think that has to relate to, I'm thinking now about your natural hair journey and you buying all these products to look like a 3C girl? When I think about that, right, I'm thinking about you not thinking negatively about your hair, but just thinking about transforming your hair into a totally different person's.
Yeah.
Because you didn't think it was like good enough or whatever,
Totally. Seeing something desirable and wanting that thing. And willing to manipulate and do whatever.
Whatever
totally
it took.
Not natural to my hair to become that thing.
Yeah. That's how I feel about GLP-1s.
Oh, interesting.
I'm like, I would love to, honestly, get one. But the stories that I hear about the people who don't lose weight, that would be my 13th reason. And I just can't. I can't do it. Like if I get on there and I'm malnourished and still big, bitch, absolutely not.
And you hear those stories, those people who are, that's a huge issue, people being malnourished on GLP-1.
Yep.
And not losing weight, just suffering in the hospital with IV drips because they haven't eaten in forever. Like their body hasn't ingested anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. But let us know what you guys think in the comments as far as, just desiring something, when you have a friend or like seeing the beauty in your friends and then why that doesn't translate back to us. What makes that so hard? Let's talk about Samantha and this nude shoot and this maternity shoots.
Let's do it because I really want to talk about this.
Yeah.
So Samantha has a nude photo shoot, right? She's like 40 something years old. She's at probably like the prime of her body. She thinks it's like all going downhill and shit's like her last shot to get it. And that is how maternity photo shoots are. You don't know if you're going to be pregnant again.
Yeah. So you want to capture this moment in time where your body is doing this miraculous thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And people see it as like, oh, this like beautiful thing. And like, oh, you look so beautiful, pregnant. Oh. And I felt so booty butt ugly when I was pregnant. Like so bad when I was pregnant. I felt like I looked so different. I feel like my face was contorting and my body, forget it. I didn't even know what was going on.
Right.
It was so just big. And it's so the opposite of what they teach us beauty is. And then everybody's telling you how beautiful and the miracle is. Like, you're glowing, you're pregnant. Really, your skin's just fucking oily. You don't even know how to take care of it anymore. Like, it's so much.
Oh, God.
So I didn't have a pregnancy photo shoot where you like had the belly and you cover the boobs and you do the whole thing.
And then there's the material that's like swinging behind you.
Robe in the back.
Yes.
Yeah. Number one, because I couldn't find a concept that I liked. And number two, because I just didn't necessarily want to look back on being in that body again.
That was so confusing and so uncomfortable and so not always the happiest of times.
Not always. No. Oh my God. Bra shopping was a whole fucking episode. It was awful. Awful. But how do you feel about maternity shoots? Do you feel like everybody should do them because you don't know if you're going to be pregnant again?
No. I love it for the women who've gotten them.
Me too.
I love looking at them. If it comes off across my feed, like they usually do look stunning. They look gorgeous. They seem so happy in that body or so blessed or like whatever. I don't know. Those I find those pictures very moving for the women who have them.
Yeah.
For me personally, I'm just not I'm not big on staged photos. I didn't do no engagement photo shoots.
Oh shit, yeah.
Remember, Nate and I didn't do that. Our engagement photos were my sister-in-law, so Nate's brother's wife now, so my sister-in-law. They were all there when we got engaged in New Orleans, and she's a photographer. She loves taking photos. She's always snapping photos, and so she's like secretly was snapping photos all day that day.
Yeah.
So she got photos of our engagement, and that was our engagement photo shoot.
Yeah.
So I love candid. I love raw.
Even your wedding photos are like really candid.
The style of our photos is the same. We didn't do a lot of posy photos. So that's just me personally. I'm not. Like, I don't think of myself as the most photogenic. So that's why I don't really like doing a staged photo. Which I know that's just my narrative in my head. I'm sure maybe everybody's like, you're so photogenic, whatever. But
no. I know exactly what you're saying. You're like, people like know their good side and they know how to like manipulate their body and angles and stuff. Yeah.
And I just kind of like a style of like a behind the scenes, a candid, like that's more my jam, even for like big life moments. So I'd never even thought or looked into at all getting maternity photo shoots at all. I more so tell Nate, like, take pictures of me. Like, I love candids. Like, I want to capture this moment. But I don't know if I need to pose in a whole outfit and do the whole thing. Just capture me in the kitchen, like eating or like something like that. It makes me feel like, oh, that's raw in the moment. I will look back at that. And that feels more like
it's genuine, right?
Yeah, that's more my jam.
Yeah.
Personally. But yeah, as far as the body goes and stuff, I like... this body's very uncomfortable right now.
You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I remember it so clearly. Oh God.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. I wouldn't say I'm like looking at myself in the mirror like, ugh, I hate myself. And no, I'm kind of looking at myself almost like an alien.
Yes,
like
there's an alien in there.
There's an alien in there. My stomach is like huge. It just looks like literally out of the movie Alien. Like I'm growing an alien inside of me.
Yeah.
So I kind of look at it like from a fascination point of view, not really like an admiring, oh my God, he looks so beautiful. And like, I don't know. And I think that's fine. Like, I don't think I'm like self-hating right now.
No. And you're only, this sounds so stupid to you because you in the thick of it, but you only pregnant for 9 months.
Yeah, I know.
So thinking that you're like the most beautiful and you're pregnant, that'll get you into trouble, girl. That'll get you into... That's not good.
But I know some people have that mindset. They really look in the mirror and they're like, oh my God. Like, particularly if you have such a connection or such a always had a strong desire to want to see yourself pregnant, want to be pregnant.
True.
Like,
Yes. Yeah.
I think that is you feel very prized and proud and excited in this body. Whereas I had a lot of fears coming into this pregnancy. And I'm like, right now I'm trying to survive constipation.
Yeah.
First trimester, surviving nausea. Like I'm always in like a survival mode in this body.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
I'm good. I'm just trying to survive. I'm not trying to sign up for a photo shoot right now. But to each their own. Keep doing these photo shoots. I love looking at them. I'm not gonna lie. I think they look gorgeous.
Yes, me too. I saw a black couple do a 60s themed one. It was so fucking cute.
Yeah.
Oh my God. They're fabulous.
They are.
Yeah. But I can't put that much effort into myself at that time when I was like an H bra. Like, I'm not doing this.
Even now, I'm trying to find a dress for the baby shower.
Are you going to have a photographer there? Obviously.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a photographer there. Yeah. Just, again, to document. I told my sister, she already knows, like, I don't want nobody. I got stand around, take pictures every day, like, with every person. I'm not that type. Just have this guy there taking photos type of thing. And let me get, key photos with key people type of thing. But yeah, that's it. Like now, I'm trying to find a dress for this baby shower. And it's the whole thing.
It's such an ordeal. Oh my God.
The whole thing.
I just got something in a 2X and called it a day, girl.
I'm like, I want to order stuff, but like, I still have another like month or so. I don't know how much bigger I'm going to get. So
yes,
I'm
you
looking
have to
at
wait.
Stuff, but I have to wait till pretty much the end.
Oh my God. And then you got to order, and then you don't know how many business days are going to come. And then, my God.
So I got a lot of stuff bookmarked, but I'm like, I hope this goes up to what size I need to get by the time I, I don't know. So we'll see.
Yeah. But get something you like, though. I felt so gorgeous at my baby shower. I loved my dress. Oh, thanks. Yeah. And I was able to wear my Birkenstocks under, and nobody knew. It was fabulous.
You want to be comfortable. I want to be comfortable. Exactly. Anyways, let us know your thoughts about maternity shoots. In the comments. What are y'all doing? Put the links. I would love to watch photos. Honestly.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
Now, Miranda, so she gets like totally thrown. This guy's hitting on her at the gym. He calls her sexy. And she's like, oh my God, what? Like, she just can't even compute that he's talking to her. She's like looking over her shoulder. And I really related to this because she was like, I'm the personality girl. Like, I'm cute. I don't do the sexy thing. What do you mean I'm sexy? And that, I related to that a lot because I feel, sometimes I still look at Nate like, you chose me? Little old me? You sure? I feel like I duped you sometimes.
Pregnant. Really?
Sometimes I'm like, I fully duped this guy. I don't know what the hell he saw in me. Because also Nate is like, he's very physically fit. I'm not very physically fit.
I have no desire to achieve like his level of like active lifestyle.
Absolutely not. I'm not interested. I default to looking like a 12-year-old boy. I don't really care.
That's
like
so crazy to me because I don't know. You've gagged me so many times.
What do you mean?
With your looks.
I can clean up when I need to.
Yeah.
Like I could figure this shit out, But I very much ascribe, like Miranda, to the identity of being like the cute one, the funny one. Like I can make you laugh. I have a great personality. I can talk all day. But I'm like not very girly. I don't wear makeup. I don't really think about the male gaze. Like I wear very baggy clothes always, not because of like a confidence thing. It's just my style. Like I've always been more tomboyish. So I like to feel comfortable. I think in my 20s when I was like very much trying to find a man, I could clean up and put on my low heels or whatever. But generally, hand me some overalls, hand me a button down, some Converses. Like
I know you low-key are Rob Roush from
I value my comfort. I like style, but like those are more important to me than anything. And so Miranda, when she was like looking over her shoulder and he's calling her sexy, that's sometimes how I felt in the beginning when I was dating Nate. Because I was like, me?
Oh my God.
Really? Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, were there ways with your partner that he saw you that you didn't see for yourself that you were like, huh, what?
All the time. All body image stuff though. It was never face and hair for me. It's always the neck down. That gives me trouble.
Yeah.
Always. And whether it's like I remember so clearly my lightest. And this is what happens when you have like disordered eating and body image issues.
Yeah.
They say that your past is always your best self, your present is never good enough, and your future is always what you're like striving for.
Yeah.
Like you're just never in a happy spot.
Yeah.
And I can remember being at my lightest and thinking like, oh my God, I did it for this like day. And I was starving. Oh my God, I was so hungry. But I looked great. And like how that, even like in high school, I ran track just to lose weight, and it was an individual sport, and I knew it wouldn't impact anybody else if I scored low. So I just did track, so I knew I would lose weight.
Oh, wow.
And I was a sophomore. Like I was young. And that's always been like the chase for me. And when I started dating Crunch, too, also, he's not from here. He's from Maryland, went to an all-black school. His whole family went to all-black schools. I had never been around a man who was so siloed and only into Black women. Especially growing up here in the North Jersey area. Like I had never, especially in PWIs as well, like predominantly white institutions.
And where a lot of the, at PWIs and a lot of the Black guys, I mean, some were into Black girls, but like a lot of them were into white girls. So you're competing.
A lot of them,
there was no competition. They're not even looking at you.
Exactly. And even if the Black guys were into Black girls, they were also into everybody. He was like not into everybody. He was only into Black women. Girls, Black women. And that was, brand new for me. It absolutely healed something in me for sure. Because I was so like put down, I would say, in high school and college. Not being pretty enough, not ever getting guys, not ever, all that the shenanigans that happens in these social experiments called predominantly white institutions. It makes me think differently about my daughter too. Now when I think about her, I have to really be careful about how I talk to myself, how I talk about other women, how I talk to other women in public, like with her. I have to like really think about this stuff now so that she doesn't have, I'm trying my best to make sure she doesn't have the issues that I have. I've thought about that too with raising a girl. Our self-talk has to change. Has to change because they repeat everything. They see everything. They hear everything. If mom is talking negatively about herself all the time, that's what she's going to grow to do. So we have to be super, super, conscious of that and actively work to like correct that, overcorrect that. Interesting though, with your experience dating a guy. Specifically who's dated Black women and you're no longer like almost like competing in your head. He was just like, no, you're it, period. Like there's nobody else like even like, trying to compare back to or another race or whatever. Or a different like different look that he's going for, because when you're competing with the European beauty standard and you're Black, it's either you're the exotic
one,
lose, or you're gonna lose.
Exactly. So interesting.
I know. I was thinking about this too, because who I want to interview about this is Alandria.
Oh yeah,
right.
Because she's been very vocal in interviews why she was not looking at Nick at all. Because she's like, he was looking at me. And he was gawking at her the whole time. But she had been conditioned that guy's not into me. So like, it's not even a thing. Which I don't say I had full conditioning the way that Landry did, but that's a little how I felt with Nate. I was like, there's no way. But obviously we went on it first date, so obviously he was interested. But it was kind of trippy in the beginning. I was like, huh? I'm sexy? What are you saying? Doesn't make any sense.
Even with your wash and goes, like this hair?
This hair?
You like this hair?
So confused. Okay. This is my last question.
Okay.
This Anthony and Stanford setup.
Oh man.
I know. Anthony's first question, which is real. I feel like that's always my first question. If somebody tries to set me up, what he look like? You got a picture?
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. And Anthony was just so disappointed he couldn't even hide it. Looks are important. Is love truly blind? Like, I don't even know what the question is. Like, what do we...
We got to end the episode. We cannot be converging these two identities into one. No, we cannot do. We saw from Love is Blind France, girl. Love is not blind.
Love is not blind. Mm-mm. I feel like Anthony, he's so extreme of a character that they made him be outwardly rude to Stanford.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah.
But I don't think he meant wrong, I guess, in the beginning with asking what's he look like.
No. Even with how Stanford feels about himself, it's very obvious that looks are very important to the gay community in New York City.
Yeah, and just exactly. Yes, the whole community. Mm-hmm. And so, I think what you were seeing in Anthony is kind of a little insight into the gay community, just like how much looks matter. And Anthony is attractive. He's drawn to other gays who are attractive, also for the sake of other people going to find his guy attractive.
Right.
That is important to him.
Yes. He wants to walk around and be that couple type shit. Like, this is my boyfriend, don't you? Like, isn't he so sexy type shit?
Yeah. And a competitiveness to show all other gays. Look at my hot boyfriend.
Look at my hot boyfriend. I think that's such a red flag.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's horrible. Because really, only you have to find your man attractive.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh my God.
Can't pay no attention to anybody else. Only you have to lay down at night with them. So So for him to be in his like 40s, probably still thinking in this way, it's just like, Stanford, he ain't for you anyway. So
I know. You know who that made me think of? Clayton.
Oh, what about him?
He said that dumb shit in that Instagram story about Rachel Recchia. Remember when he was like, remember Perfect Match? Wow, it really scarred you. Perfect Match when they were getting together. Clayton. I said Colton. I was like, what? Who's Clayton? Clayton from Perfect Match. Who? Clayton? The Bachelor.
Clayton the Bachelor? Oh, Clayton. In my head, I'm thinking of Clay from Love is Blind. And I'm like, he was not on Love is Blind. He was not on Perfect Match. And then I'm also picturing Colt. I'm so confused. Okay, Clayton. Yes. Now I got you. The whack ass Bachelor. Another one.
Oh, Lord.
What did he say about Rachel? Pilot Rachel?
Yeah. So after they like broke up on the show and he went home all like downtrodden or whatever, he said on Instagram that he like wants to be like that couple at the gym who's like working out together, and she didn't like going to the gym. And I was like, why is that part of like, why is that part of the standard? Like, how other people view you is that
at
important?
The gym?
At the gym?
The gym strangers? Like, who cares? What?
Oh my God.
That's why you single, Clayton. That's why you're going to be forever single, because you operate with fuck shit like that in your head.
And you will say that and see how you perceive you and people at the gym, and you do them dancing videos on Instagram?
Right.
Nigga, if you don't sit down somewhere,
now you care how you look?
Yeah.
Oh please.
I want to see him on the Traders so bad, though, and just get ripped up and go home first.
Ripped apart. Oh, God. Oh, God. So embarrassed. I don't know if I want to watch him on Traders. He's so cringe. He's such a cringe human being.
All around. Every bit of him.
Around. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Anyways, Justine, what did we learn? Why can't we see our own beauty?
Yeah, because of the European beauty standard is impossible to meet, and they make it that way so that we keep buying products.
Yeah. Keep thinking of ourselves as ugly, and so we'll never see our beauty, truly. Yeah, I think that's the answer, honestly.
Right? That's really it. So just buy the products because you want them. Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Oh my God. Sound off in the comments, guys. We had a lot of call outs, a lot of just personal short storytelling.
Yeah,
and
join the Patreon for whatever tea this is about to be.
Yes, truly. Join the conversation. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.